I do not understand why reviewers are praising this projector so much. I really don't. XGIMI Horizon is my second projector. First one was a cheap TouYinger H5. It had very loud fans and it was very dim. I had to make the room pitch dark, so it is at least somehow comfortable to watch. Also, there was no autofocus and it was extremely annoying since I had to set up the focus manually every time before I start a movie. And probably because of a shady plastic lens, the image was very blurry. In the center it was kinda okay, but those edges, well, they were a mess. Furthermore, there was that keystone correction, which was practically useless because it was destroying those damn edges entirely. But the most annoying thing was that image was projected from the dead center of the lens, which means that if I want to get a geometrically correct image, I need to put the projector in the dead center as well, which therefore means that I can't sit in front of the projector since I will obstruct the image with my body. So I had to sit by a projector's side or behind it, and I just can't help myself sitting as close to the screen as possible to get the most immersive experience. But despite of all I just said, I liked watching movies on this projector. I like the atmosphere, very cozy and cinema-like, and being driven by that warm feeling, I paid shit lots of money and bought brighter and better projector. At least I thought so. On XGIMI Horizon, none of the problems mentioned is present. It is pretty quiet, noticeably brighter, has autofocus, which is a game changer, one single button, and the image is perfectly clear. And the best thing is that the image is projected not from the center of the lens, but at some angle. I just can turn the projector over, put it above my head and sit straight in the center, not obstructing the image with my own self. I can get geometrically correct image and sit very close to the screen at the same time, and it is great. Also, so is TouYinger H5. It has a keystone correction as well, but it's purely software. I do not use it because it just crops those pixels, and it already doesn't have that much of them. The image is very grainy. It is especially noticeable when I connect the projector to the computer. But I'm not complaining here because I bought this thing to watch movies on it and not to examine ugly Windows interface. Though connecting this projector to the computer is probably not the thing you would want to do anyway because of the latency. It is very bad. Extremely noticeable and annoying. If you are considering to buy this projector to play some games on, well, forget it. The delay is just impossible, even in that low latency mode. This also leads to the fact that if you connect your computer to the projector, you need to connect your earphones to the projector as well. Otherwise, audio and the image are not in sync. If watching movies, it is possible to reduce or increase that audio delay. In some movie players, well, playing games, it is not, because everything is happening in real time. And connecting your earphones to this projector is also not the thing you would probably want to do. The sound from that 3.5mm jack is just bad. Very quiet and flat, let's say so. I tried to connect external DAC to this projector, but it just doesn't work. Out of the box, all settings are messed up completely. The image is just oversaturated and oversharpened. Though I managed to make the image to look at least at some degree natural, further improvements are just impossible. There are very few settings at all. And even those few which are present, well, they just do not do much. But settings which are needed, they're just missing. And the most crucial one in this particular case is gamma. The gamma is too damn low. it seems to be 2.0 or even less. Your monitor gamma curve is probably 2.2, and for movies it is usually 2.4. So no matter how dark my room is, the image just washed out, and instead of black, here's just extremely over brightened gray. And as we just said, there is no gamma setting at all, and other settings just have no effect on that washed outness. But honestly, I'm not even sure if it can be eliminated with only software setting, or it's just a DLP technology limitations, because as I read, DLP is just not about deep blacks anyway. But come on, there's no contrast at all, just washed out dull image with a very low gamma. The point is, I liked the image from that $100 TouYinger H5 more than that XGIMI Horizon. And we are talking right now about 10 times price difference. But sadly, shady things about this projector are not ending here. So the addition to the dual image is a cherry on top. I have this shit. The projector is just shimmering with that green stuff. I have no idea what it is. But I contacted XGIMI twice. Official store I bought the projector from, and through XGIMI global website. And both times I was told that it is perfectly normal and every DLP projector has that green shimmering. This shimmering is so damn annoying, I cannot emphasize it enough. It's just a mess, especially on some gray gradients. I asked other owners of this projector at some forum if they also have those green dots. Some people told me they do have it. Some people told me they don't have it. And some people told me to watch this projector from far away, so I won't see these dots. That was probably that kind of people who were happy when Apple released those damn notes on how to hold your damn iPhone properly so it won't lose the signal. If we suppose that those green dots are not present, the only suitable scenario for this projector is to watch some TV on it, in the living room during the day. News, football, and other stuff which doesn't require very much of immersion and brain cells. And considering how it is being advertised, it is probably what it was built for in the first place, especially keeping in mind that extremely low gamma, which is more suitable for a bright environment. But in this case, isn't it just easier and probably cheaper to buy some big-ass TV for that purpose? And to watch movies in complete darkness to mimic that cinema-like experience, to get the maximum out of the process, this projector is not suitable at all. Washed out image with extremely low gamma and contrast, which cannot be fixed with those few image settings this projector provides. Shitty sound through 3.5mm jack also doesn't help the matter. And pretty big delay makes it a big no for gamers too. And with that being said, I have no idea where all that praise all over the internet is coming from. And let's not forget that we just imagined that those green shimmering dots are not there, but they're definitely there and extremely hard to ignore. So practically, it is even worse than that. At this point, I have no idea if XGIMI is just bullshitting me or if they're telling the truth indeed, and every DLP projector is having all those damn annoying as hell green shimmering dots all over the screen. And either of the ways is disappointing. If every DLP is like that, then the technology itself is a piece of shit. And if XGIMI is spreading bullshit, then the company itself is just a bunch of scammers which are not willing to take any responsibility for their products. And in either case, again, buying this XGIMI Horizon would be a very stupid idea. Either because of company's shitty return policy, or Because it's a DLP projector and all DLPs, as was told by XGIMI, have that damn green shimmering. And why would anyone buy something like this in the first place and then try their hard to not notice it? But even apart from that, the image is shitty, with unpleasantly low contrast and complete lack of blacks. Thank you for watching.